What's up gamers, Alex here and welcome to another episode of Game Access Reviews. New games, new reviews, let's go. The first game is Sonic Forces and to be honest, it was kind of deceiving. Why that though? The game itself wasn't that terrible, but it's not what we expected. We all thought it would have been a Sonic Generation styles, which is very great, but unfortunately it wasn't. You barely have to do nothing to play the game, you just have to hold forward and it will basically play for you. Classic Sonic is kinda slow, ironic isn't it? The modern Sonic levels are repetitive and the Avatar ones are just plain boring. The musics are meh, some are very great and some other are complete opposite. The game is still pretty and has some kind of entertainment, but it's mainly disappointing due to all the hype it built. That's why we gave Sonic Forces 6.5 HX out of 10. Mario Party the top 100 was kinda disappointing too. Yeah, sure, they're the best minigames from each game, but at the same time they're lacking something that every Mario Party has, and it's a great board game. I mean, there's one board game mode, but it is kinda weird to play. It's very small and repetitive since it's the only map available. Logically, it's based on the minigames only. The problem is that the board-style gameplay gave us a goal to achieve, like winning the party games to prevent your rivals to get more coins, to get a star and being the very first. Therefore, playing only minigames is hella boring, even if it is the best one from every Mario Party. That's why we gave Mario Party the top 100 6 stars out of 10. Staying in the 3DS games, let's talk about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It is basically the same thing as Pokemon Sun and Moon, but with some added features. There are new Pokemons, new minigames, and the return of all Pokemon's classic evil team leaders like Giovanni from the Team Rocket. Even if you already played Sun and Moon, you can still appreciate the small new features that were added to the game. In fact, it is kinda like White and Black 2, a bigger, better, and longer version of the previous one. And no, it's not a big joke. At the same time, it also kinda sucks to buy a full new game just to play a very similar version as the previous one. The combat system is the same, no new Alolan forms, and the same characters. That's why we gave Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon 8 Pokeballs out of 10. Finally, the most controversial game of the time, Star Wars Battlefront II. The game is goddamn beautiful, I must say, and also have great sound effects that are pleasing to hear, but there are major issues with this game. Compared to the first one, it has a single player campaign mode. It is kinda rushed, predictable and empty, but it is actually very fun to play. The multiplayer is enjoyable, and in terms of gameplay it is slightly better than the last one. Except EA effed up on something. It is a freaking pay to win. When you pay for a $70 game, you expect to be able to unlock everything or almost with level of progression, not loot crates. It's unfortunately a big flop because it is mainly based on that. EA did apologize and say they will fix it, but for now we have to give Star Wars Battlefront II a 6.5 Stormtroopers out of 10. Well guys, that concludes this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, of course. And don't forget that we're made by gamers, for gamers. Have a nice week.